Hey there and welcome. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. Also, if this is your first time here, welcome and I hope you consider subscribing. Don't forget to click on that bell button so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. So for today's tutorial, we're going to need these football bowls that you can purchase at Dollar Tree. They come two in a pack. And what we're going to do is cut the bottom. There's an actual line, and just go ahead and get a sharp box cutter or some scissors. I actually ended up cutting it with scissors and it worked just fine. And we're just going to cut along that line on the top or the bottom, whichever way you want to place it. This will be my bottom. And then we're going to cut about half of that between the point and the first line of what's going to be the top of our pineapple on the other side of the football bowl, just like that. And once you've cut both sides, go ahead and get these glass marbles, or I guess you can call them pebbles. There's an oval side and a flat side. Just put your glue on the flat side, and I'm using E6000 and a little bit of hot glue so they can stick on while the E6000 has time to dry. And just go ahead and start adding them to your football. And what I did was did one row just by adding them straight down a line, or an actual line. And then you'll see the second row. What I did was in between the first row, in between the two stones, I added one in and started my row that way on the second row, if that makes sense. If not, hopefully you guys can see what I'm going to do on the next row. And then I continue to do that throughout the entire I thought about using an actual foam ball, which you probably could. The footballs that they have at the toy area at Dollar Tree, I'm sure you could because it's just foam. But I didn't want it to be the entire pineapple since you're not going to see the back. I figured why spend, or waste my stones on the back if I'm not going, no one's going to use it or see it. So I decided to use these. And then again, it was more cost effective because I'm actually going to make two for $1 instead of purchasing two footballs, which isn't bad, but still, I just wanted to. So I figured this would be good. And also, since I'm thinking later on down the line, I might hang them. I didn't want to have to worry about how I was going to hang them if it was an entire football, all around. So these worked out better for me. But you can use whatever, you see fit for your design. So go ahead and just continue adding your stones like so. They do get heavy. So I haven't hung them yet, but I did add a hook to the back. And I'll let you guys know in future tutorials if I do decide to hang them. Maybe I'll post a picture or something and let you know if it stays and it's sturdy enough with just E6000 and hot glue for my The leaf you actually use is how many you're going to be able to cut and trace out from one tray. But these also come two in a package. So basically you're going to spend roughly $4 for this project if you do it the way I'm doing. The leaves are kind of curled in. So I was going to glue them the actual curl towards the back. But once I looked at pictures and saw some of the pineapples that I already have, the curl is forward. So make sure when you do glue your pineapple leaves, you glue the curl forward, facing the actual pineapple or stones. And what I did was grab 3 of the small ones and I glued one of the leaves on the edge and then another leaf of the small one on the opposite edge of the pineapple, the top. And then I glued the third small pineapple leaf right in the middle, just like so. And all I used was hot glue for my leaves and it worked fine. And here I am noticing that my stones that I did not use E6000 were popping off. But you just continue and add your leaves. And here's me adding the third leaf, just like so. And then after I glued 3 of the smaller ones, I grabbed the medium-sized leaves. And then I glued 2 basically towards the middle of where my third leaf was. Have your pineapple. Now, once I was done and happy and I glued leaves to both of them, I wanted to find a stand, and there's stands at Dollar Tree that you can use, the small plastic clear ones, or I believe they also come in black, that are 2 in a package, and sometimes the larger ones are 1 in a package. You can use those. Those are perfectly fine. But I had some of these toys that I had gotten in one of the Michael's Easter boxes that were $4. And I wanted to use them somehow. So I just pulled it apart and grabbed one of these wood sticks that had an indent inside, and it worked perfectly fine. So what I did was use them like this, and I'm going to spray paint them metallic silver. You can spray paint them any color, you know, whatever you choose to cut paint, but I spray painted mine metallic silver. And here you go, my 2 pineapple stands. So what do you guys think of this one? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.